see the finger point? Hold on. She said like she went like this while shredding. Hold on. Hey, that's crazy.
What else is she supposed to do with that?
Someone says that Lydian mode. Shut up. Next up, Sergio Grossi.
Sergio Grossi.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo. Hey, I hated that beat. That shit made me feel so stressed out. Oh, I gotta hear it again.
But I gotta hear it again.
What is this, like all this beautiful blues ass whirly in the beginning, and then we just turn it into a fucking Ratatouille trailer? Trap remix of some fucking scene in Fantasia. This ain't it for me.
Sorry I chopped the sample, bro.
Yeah, this sounds like a MTV Cribs scene that no one really watched.
Like the Chappelle version?
I'm next to the Z exhibit. Welcome to...
She had big ass tattoos. I had sex with Katie too.
Sound like Willy Wonka got an account on BeatStars.
That'd be pretty hot.
Hey, there's more notes not lining up in this part of the beat than people in the chat room.
I did that on purpose, bro.
Someone said this sounds like an IKEA meatball. Hey, someone said Stevie Wonder on FL. That's not funny. You need to not say shit like that in the chat.
That was pretty funny.
You need to not say shit like that in the chat. Oh my god. Sergio, I gotta leave you right there.
How you gonna do that to me?
You're getting a gift today fucking regardless. But there's a lot of shit going on in there at once that's really stressful. And there's a lot of different themes that maybe if you focus in on them in a different way, they could be interesting.
If I had another hour.
A little bit at a time, but there's a lot going on there, Sergio.
True.
Sergio, are you a 40-year-old man who just started making beats?
I'm young.
I was a random guess.
I'm younger than you.
Are you a 40-year-old man who just started making beats? Someone said it sounds like they just watched The Italian Job.
Oh my god. Alright, let's get
sounds hard.
Let's
Dwell.
get into it. So the first thing that I did was I transcribed that. Well, I mean, I just figured out the chords really quick. I mean, it was pretty easy. I just turned on my keyboard and first note is G, and then the second one was D, and then it was like pretty obvious that the D was a dominant chord going back to the minor one, which is like super common. And then see, the thing is that she's playing the solo throughout this entire thing, but there's like one spot like right there where she's just holding out that note. So that's where I was like, okay, I can grab this. So that was the first thing. So I made that a sampler, and then I put it in a drum rack. And then this is like the kick part, and this is the snare. So my D7 is a little bit further over here. But the problem is that with the sample, she just went back into doing crazy licks. So that's why I wouldn't have chosen a sample like this, because I would found a part where she's not doing a crazy run, so I can just grab another similar sounding sample out of the song. But so that's how I ended up with this. So then the first thing that I did was I put Effectrix on. And then I put a filter on it. Just for like the transitions. And then I took the bass just because I already put a bass, so I didn't want those clashing. RC20 just to add a little bit that vinyl sound, and then also like a saturation, and then the sidechain compressor to duck out when the kick happens. So then after I did that, I probably did the drums. So I recorded drums. I just have a cheap drum set over here. And then, so I warped I used 4 microphones, so kick, snare, and then 2 overheads. So I did this part in one take, and then I had the idea for the second part. So then I record the second part in one take, and then I just warped it like pretty quick. I didn't really think about it. I just put everything to the grid, like kicks and snares. I don't always do this, but I did it this time because there's such a short amount of time. So the first thing I did was I just took the kick out, the kick microphone, because it would take me a long time to get that to sound clean and good. So I just replaced it. I did convert drums to MIDI, and then it makes this thing. And then I could have just deleted this hi-hat because I just want the kick, but I just soloed it. And then took out some a little 300 hertz, and then boosted 80, put the saturator. I'm putting saturator on mostly all these drums over here. So if you listen to the kick sample and the snare mic, and now I'll add in the sampled snare. Take it out. Add in. I'm just doing basically the same thing, EQ, saturation, and then a little bit of reverb. I can put it on the sampled, and it's not going to add it to everything that's bleeding into the snare mic like the hi-hat. So the mains, I'm pointing those at my toms. So I'm boosting the fundamentals of the rack. This one's pointing at the rack at 100, and then the side at 70 or 60. And then panning those left and right, putting soothe on that group. And then the group is just 3 compressors, and that's just what gives the beef to the drums. So all together, so all together the drums sound like this. Alright, so now we can go to bass. just a Zebra stock preset of soft, shiny bass. Nothing to that. Just following the chords. Oh yeah, the keys. So for the keys, I'm using Keyscape, putting a little spreader and just taking out the lows, Wurlitzer preset. And then I just made a couple of strings. One is like a pad, Ableton stock wavetable. So the other pad I made is just playing like one note, basically. Same thing with the Ableton stock wavetable pads. So together. And then the lead, just like a massive lead that I made. This other lead is probably Zebra, yep. And how did I make all this in an hour, some of you ask? Just one take, as many things as possible. I think the keys are the only thing I did 19 takes, but that was like the first thing I did, so I thought I had some time at the beginning. So the only other thing is the master. To make it super simple, I'm just doing a compression. First one is a slow compressor, slow attack, low ratio, 2-to-1 ratio. And then the second one is a faster attack, higher ratio, 12-to-1. Then a little tape emulation, Pultec, just doing some high boost, a little bit more EQ, utility to get a little bit more width, and then bass mono to make sure I'm not phasing, L2 for a little bit to make the loudness, and then U-lean just to make sure I'm loud enough or I'm not too loud. And that's about it. That's the beat breakdown. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm gonna play the beat beginning to end. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Smash that subscribe button for me, and I'll make you some more content, some more beat breakdown videos, some keys tutorial videos, some drum tutorials, some how to make IKEA meatballs, some how to make ravioli, how to make Kenny really pissed off. I don't even know how to make the Italian job. Anything you want, I will do it. Just please smash that thing. Smash the like button and smash a comment. Smash it, baby. Smash it.